Hello and welcome back to the PES 2019 Master League with Newcastle United. Just before we start, you may notice my voice is a little bit weird and I may be a bit sniffly throughout this particular episode, but there we go, there's words, I have got my bi-weekly cold. So yeah, there may be spluttering, spluttering and snottering, as they say around these parts. So as per usual, we will recap what happened in the last episode. We played a heavily rotated side against Burnley in the FA Cup, lost that 3-1, thank you very much. Then we went to Old Trafford, got a very creditable draw, after which we took the lead in that game actually. And then we ended with a 2-2 draw at home to Liverpool. So who do we have today? Well, the answer to that it's not really a rhetorical question, never mind. We have Arsenal away at the Emirates, difficult start. Then we have Burnley in the league, then a gap to play Chelsea in the league. So we might simulate a couple of games today actually just to get through this season. But we will definitely be trying to play the bigger games. The Arsenal-Chelsea game we will definitely play. And maybe the Everton game, and then simulate the Burnley and Huddersfield games perhaps. And with that, we will go straight into the first game of the episode against Arsenal at the Emirates. The Arsenal side of Petr Cech in goal, so we always have a chance. Socrates, Mustafi, Monreal, Lichtsteiner, El Neni. I forgot El Neni was a thing. Xhaka, Mkhitaryan, Bellerin, Ozil and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We go with our usual side, except Ki Sung-yong has been replaced by Mohamed Diame. He's on a red downward arrow thingamabob, which is not good. 2 draws against United and Liverpool in the last 2 games. If we can get another draw away at Arsenal, I'll be happy enough. But there's no reason why we can't sneak a win the way that we played in those last 2 games. So let's just see what happens in this game, shall we? Yeah. Optimism. Optimism is the order of the day. The actual Emirates. Makes a nice change to be at an actual proper stadium. It does. I wish it showed the outside of the stadium as it does in like exhibition mode, because it looks absolutely stunning. But we can't, let their nice rendered stadium get in the. We can't let that blind us, because we have victory to achieve or something. I don't know. Sentences won't make an awful lot of sense today because I am on a lot of cold and flu tablets, and I'm seeing about 6 of everything currently. So this will be fun. Mkhitaryan pulled out of position here. It's Aubameyang. Fernandez comes across. Chance here early on for Arsenal. It's Bellerin. And Arsenal do take the lead through Hector Bellerin, of all people. Well, that's thoroughly upsetting. They have absolutely dominated from kickoff, and they get their goal through an unlikely source. Even with his ridiculous moustache, Hector Bellerin has proven himself to be. Shows that it doesn't matter what sort of facial hair you have, as long as you can kick a ball in the direction of a big netty thing, then you'll be fine. One back by Shelvey. Kennedy. Rondon lifts it in towards Alassane Playa. Good ball, plays there, and Playa has equalised for Newcastle United. Alassane Playa there again. He is proving to be quite the astute purchase, if I do say so myself. See, I was going to go with Playa, but I'm far too white and far too old for that to be a thing that exists in the world. But, there we go. Rondon, great ball over the top. What a take by Playa. And Cech beating at his near post, which, I wish was a sentence that you never heard as often. But, either way, who cares? We are back on level terms, and I wouldn't say. Well, you know what? We do deserve it. I will be positive. Shelvey finds DeAndre Yedlin. Playa. Shelvey. Rondon. Shelvey. Tried the 1-2. Well, the 3-4 technically. Breaks for Richie. Ball in towards Playa. It's headed away. Still not fully away. Yedlin. Richie's going to have another go at swinging this in. It's not a bad ball. And Playa's put it over. No, he hasn't. Sorry. Matt Ritchie to take the corner, which I thought was a goal kick, but that's fine. Ritchie delivers. There's the header, and that loops up into the arms of Petr Cech. Aubameyang. And Mkhitaryan back through for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And thankfully, he's absolutely spaffed that wide. Mkhitaryan. No one on him. He's absolutely pinged a beautiful ball in towards Aubameyang, and that leads to an Arsenal goal. They retake the lead through Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I knew he was going to do that. As soon as no one closed him down, I thought he's going to ping this into the area. He's going to run under that and he's going to smack it past Dubravka. And funnily enough, that's exactly what's happened. Right on the halfway line, no one goes near him. Ping's an absolute beauty. I could have brought down Aubameyang, but that would have been silly. There's Monreal. He's bombed forward. It's... oh God almighty, are you having an actual laugh? See, there's nothing I could have even done. Right, there's... piss off. There's no way you should celebrate a goal that lucky in such a manner. Good build-up, to be fair. Nothing wrong with that. But that... what is that? Absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. If the game decides it's going to screw you over, it's just going to screw you over, really, isn't it? So... we're now 3-1 down in a matter of minutes. And that is the last kick of the first half, actually. Disappointing. Very disappointing, considering that we got back into the game. Ball across. Oh my God. I'm on attack. They're on defensive. And Aubameyang's got a hat-trick. Oh no. Emerson. Shelvey. Richie finds Rondon, who gets the shot away and he's hit the post. And we can't get the rebound. That would have been extremely helpful. Gets it back to Rondon, who gets it back to Richie. Drills it across, looking for Player. Alassane Player makes it 4-2. Are we back in, somewhat back in the game? We need another 2. Well, obviously we need another 2. That's just simple addition. Out back wide for Kennedy. No one in the box to speak of. Richie's there. And still there. Richie! And saved by Cech at his near post. We have a corner to be taken by Matt Ritchie. Can we do anything with it? Richie's ball in. There's the header! And Cech has to tip it over the bar again. And Arsenal are going to try and break with Bayer in. Finds Aubameyang, who finds Ozil, who plays it back for Aubameyang, who dinks Dubravka, and that is game, set, and match. Arsenal. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang gets his 4th of the game, and Arsenal's 5th. And that has absolutely killed the game. Here's Diame. Can we at least get a consolation? No, we can't. He runs into Baller, and that will do it. Oh well, that's a horrific defeat. That's probably the heaviest defeat that we have had all season. Well, it's the most goals we've conceded all season in one game anyway. The 3-goal margin is never good, but when you concede 5 in total, it's even worse. Right, this just goes to prove how ridiculous PES's rating system is. Aubameyang gets 4 goals and only gets an 8.5. Is it out of 8.5? I don't even know. What do you have to do to get a 10? Oh, it's art imitating life currently, as we sit in 16th. We are 2 points above the relegation zone. But then we're only 2 points away from going up to 14th, 3 points away from going up to as high as 11th. So it's very tight down the bottom. But we do need to start winning games because this is not good. This. Well, how's about this for a case of the coincidences? Look who's at which club we've been offered the manager's job. Are they taking the piss? Are they actually just taking the piss? Now, initially I was going to sim this game against Burnley, but as they are a team that are in and around the same sort of area that we are, I feel like we have to play it because we have to beat the teams that are around us at the bottom of the table before we can kind of progress any. So we're going to play this game against Burnley. We are going with our usual lineup, except there's a change. Ayoze Perez comes in for Solomon Rondon. So Player moves us into the centre forward position. It's just because Rondon's form's a little bit off, so we'll give Perez a game, see if he can do any better. Up against the Burnley team of Joe Hart, Kevin Long, Ben Mee, Benitez, Loughton, Defour, Cork, Brady, Lennon, Hendrick and Chris Wood. These are the type of games we really have to be winning. The Arsenal, United and Liverpool games, fair enough, you get a point out of those. That's all well and good, but these are the games you have to win against the teams that are in and around you, especially when we're so languishing at the bottom of the table. St James's Park, it's good to be home, kind of, sort of, even though we're not playing in our home kit. Purely because I fear a clash of kits on my monitor. And in this sort of climate, we can't really be doing with that, especially when we need to get points. And it makes it all the harder if I'm passing to players in the other bloody team like an idiot. Must win game, even at this stage of the season. So let's just win it. It's not that hard. Let's just win a game of football. Sure, like, you know, it's just football. Oh god, we've given it away immediately. Good start. Yes, John Joe, good man. Come on, ref. Now he's made an attempt to get the, but you can't. You dickhead referee. Absolutely no need for that. Like, it's come on now. He's gone in. He's tried to win the. I mean, he hasn't got the ball, but he's tried. Benitez with a free kick for Burnley. Hendrick, Lennon to Wood. Oh, Jamal, why don't we just get it away, because it's been smacked in and just wide. That is a warning shot, if ever there was one, from Stephen Defoe. Right, so just smack the ball away now, I think, is the operative thing to be at. Good pace shown by Kennedy. Now can he get a good cross? And he can, towards Perez. And it's a save at his near post by Joe Hart. That's the closest the other side is really, well, it's the closest we've come in this first half anyway. He finds Key, who's got space on the edge of the area to smack it in. Saved by Joe Hart, and it won't fall for us. It's Perez who gets the shot away and drags it just wide. Shelby, Perez, play it. Spins, gets the shot away. Play it, he's hit the post. Oh, it's going to be one of those games, is it? Richie, though, wins it back, finds Perez, gets away, back in towards Playa, and this time we get the goal. Alassane Playa has done it again. 3 goals in 2 games for the Frenchman. Brilliant work by Richie, didn't give it up. In towards Perez, gets it across, Playa stabs it past Joe Hart, and we have a vital lead at St James's Park. Good ball in by Perez. Tapped home by Playa. Ball in towards Jeff Hendrick. Big chance for Burnley. Hendrick! Well, that's unexpected. They've caught us absolutely cold, and Jeff Hendrick has equalised for Burnley. Why can't we hold on to a lead, seemingly? Hendrick. It's there. Hendrick, he's free, and Hendrick has hit the crossbar. Oh, how has he missed? But thank God he has. Just get it away. Just get it away. We need to survive until this half-time whistle. Ref, you can blow it any time. Any time is fine. We've played over the minute. What are you doing, ref? I wouldn't get this sort of time. And there we go. The end of the first half. My Christ, we have really escaped at the end of that first half with Jeff Hendrick missing an absolute sitter. Right, come on lads, we need to win this game, so enough dicking about, let's just absolutely, let's just ruin them here, shall we? Yep, I think that sounds like a good plan. Kennedy, Emerson, drills it across, Playa's there, and Playa has doubled his and our tally for the day. Alassane Playa. It's pretty much an exact repeat of our opening goal, but if it works, then why the hell not? Playa rolls it across the face of the goal. Joe Hart can't reach it. And that's the way to start the second half. Ball across from, I think that's Emerson. And tapped in by Playa. 2-1. Lennon, Lowton. Here's Defoe. Stephen Defoe. It's 2-2. We've been cut open once again. A simple pass through the middle. And Defoe is there to make it 2-2. God, this game is getting very scrappy. Kennedy. Oh, Playa. He's in. Is he? He kind of is. It's Playa. Hat-trick. Alassane Playa gets the hat-trick. And we retake the lead. For the 3rd time in this game, we go ahead. And that man, Alassane Playa, gets his hat-trick. The first hat-trick of the series. And it goes to our big money signing from the summer. Okay, now let's just hold on to this, shall we, please? A very tidy fit. I was thinking about chipping it, but then, nope. Take no chances, just slot it into the back of the net. What a ball that is from Perez with the outside of the boot, by the way. What a ball. He's in on goal. I thought he was going to get caught, but no. Slots it underneath, over the trailing leg of Joe Hart, and we retake the lead for the third time in this game. Lennon gets away from the tackle from Key, and he's still going. Here's Chris Wood. Ball over the top once again. And it's not gone to anybody. And Dubravka has to make a big save to deny Goodmanson. We have a throw. Let's just take our time and just keep the ball. Fernandez to keep... God, eventually. Oh my God, no. Please tell me this is not how this is going to end. No, no, no. Martin Dubravka, I love you. I love you a lot. Away, away. Get the ball away, Fernandez, please. Ref, blow the whistle, and he has. Oh my God. A nerve-shredding last 10 minutes of the game. But it's that man there with the match ball, Alassane Playa, who has performed more than admirably today. We get a huge win against Burnley. Oh God. We make up for that FA Cup exit, and it's a team around us that we've beat. A massive 3 points. And an 8.5 for Playa. So if you score 4 or 3, it doesn't matter. You're getting an 8.5. And there we go. We move up to 15th in the table, level on points with Brighton. So 11 points. We're still another win, and we'll move up to 14 points. So another win, and we'll shoot right up the table again. But we needed that win to get us away from the drop zone. We're now 4 points clear of Southampton in 18th. Burnley dropped to 19th. So and Huddersfield bottom with a point. Why is it going up at the top? City, United, Tottenham, Wolves, Liverpool, Arsenal are your top 6. Chelsea in 8th. So I'm going to do something that I haven't done in this save thus far. Go into the training settings and just have a little look and see what we can do here. Let's see. What do we want people to do? I'm pretty happy with how everyone is kind of training at the minute. I just want to see what different options we have for Key, for example, because to be honest, I haven't really been impressed with Key thus far. He's currently playing as a build-up, but what can we do? Anchorman, Orchestrator. He's classic. He's not a 10 or a whole player. An Orchestrator. All right, let's put him to or a creative playmaker. Creative playmaker doesn't seem to be a bad way to go. Yeah, alright, we'll make Key a creative playmaker just to see what that does anything. John Joe can stay box to box. Player seems to be working as a whole player. Rondon obviously is a target man, we can't change any of that. Paul Dummett, can we change you to balanced? What? A goal poacher? I somehow don't think so. Roaming flank, fullback finisher. I don't know what any of that means. Focus training. Oh, okay. Right, that's what. Apologies for the sniffling. Right, that's what. Okay. Oh, you get focus points. Right, okay. Interesting. Right, okay. So we're just over 10 games into the season now, so let's just have a quick look at the individual stats to see who's doing what. Who is our... I assume that Playa is our top goal scorer. He's got 7 and 10. That's mad. Rondon has 5 and 11. Who's leading our assists? Rondon, he's got 3. Shelby has 3. Not bad at all. International Champions Cup. Premier League, specifically in the Premier League. Okay, let's see. Playa has 7 and 10 in the league. Rondon has 5 and 8. That's pretty damn good. Shelby has 2. Richie has 1. Who's got assists? Rondon and Shelby lead the way in assists. Diami's got a goal, of course. Let's have a look at our more focused player stats thus far. Look at this. This is what you want to see. Look at all those lovely, lovely statistics. You can feel free to pause and have a look. I will look through them in my own time. That's what I love about PES. It's so in-depth and unnecessarily statty. Now, as I'm recording this on transfer deadline day, going behind the curtain, and Newcastle have been linked with Miguel Almiron from Atlanta United, I figured Just for the sake of it, let's just have a look and see. Now, this is from a option file, so Almiron is not actually in the game. He's rated at 74, which I think is a bit low, truth be told, considering the season he had last year. But let's just look. He's rated 74, 431,000 a year, 4.8 million. We could sign him conceivably, just for the sake of he will, if he goes through, will be Newcastle's record signing, which is madness considering. So let's. I mean, I don't really need an attacking midfielder. I don't play an attacking midfielder, but I might do. Let's just see what we can do here. Well, we don't really stand much a chance of getting him on some form of. No, I don't really think we stand much chance of signing him because I don't really want to give him a 55% sell on fee. Can we trade a player? I don't particularly want to trade any players because he's only 74 rated, so there's not really much point. No, I don't think it's going to work really, because we can only offer them up to 6.2 million, and that's bare. That's not going to be enough really. So Miguel Almiron, you are staying in the MLS at this point, good sir. So with that, we move on to the final game of this episode. It will be against Chelsea. We will be going with the lineup that started in the last game. I'm going to keep with that Aozi and Playa front two because they played really well together in the last game. Up against a Chelsea side of, I see Danny Drinkwater, therefore this is ridiculous and not true to life at all. Ariza Balaga in goal with Toprak, for reasons, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Zappacosta, Kovacic, Kante, Drinkwater, Hazard, Willian and Alvaro Morata up front for Chelsea. It's a much rotated Chelsea side, so there is a chance we could do something in this game, but considering that we played one of the other bigger sides in this division in Arsenal and got smashed 5-2, perhaps we'll do well to come away with a point. But now that we've got a vital win, it's given us a wee bit of confidence, so there's no reason why we can't get a result out of this game, apart from, the distinct, gulf in talent, but that's besides the point. St James's Park once again, the scene of our last great victory, namely the last game of this episode, but that's besides, never mind, it's, you're only as good as your last game, and we won our last game, so we are good, by the logic of cliches. Right, so Kennedy is our best left-footed free kick taker. It's about time I scored a bloody free kick in this, and I haven't. See, I used to be able to score free kicks off camera all the time. You won't believe me. But you know what? No, I'm going to splice in the... here we go. This is proof that I can score free kicks in this game. See? Bloody well told you. Anyway, this isn't a free kick. This is a corner, which Matt Ritchie is going to take into the area, over everyone's head, and it's been cleared away. Oh, it's got through, back to Hazard. Gets it across. Just get it away. Why are we dicking about with it? Why don't I just learn and just smack it away? Because this is generally what happens, because Morata's turn, and Morata has shot, and Morata has scored. See, why didn't I just smack it away? I say this every time, and I never bloody well do it. And even Alvaro Morata has scored. This is embarrassing. We've split through us again. It's Willian. It's Hazard. It's a big save by Dubravka. Well done, big man. And Playa shoots. Big save by Ariza Balaga. Finds Perez. He finds Playa. Oh, breaks. Playa. Big chance. What a save by Ariza Balaga. That is a huge chance. A huge chance. And we've played it. He's hit it straight at the goalkeeper. We've been split open once again. Willian's in here. Great covering by Emerson. You have not given a free kick for that, ref. You absolute tube. What are you talking about? What are you talking to him for? That's an amazing tackle. Ref, I swear, Emerson, you should hit him. You should hit him. I agree. Look at this. Nothing wrong with that tackle at all. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. And now they have a dangerous free kick, which Willian will take. And if he scores, I swear to God, he will just prove that he haunts me in every form of aspect of football. But he's played it short. And they've lost it. He deserves that. Ref, what are you doing? Blow the whistle. Swear to God. No, I'm going to boot this clear. And he's going to blow. There we go. See? Oh, I swear to God. Ref's even wearing blue. Right, this is a fix. The fix is bloody in. Shelvey. Perez. Play out with the strike, big save, and it won't bounce for us. Comes to Shelvey. Back to Perez. Can't get the shot away. Shelvey's going to have a dig, and Kepa's going to make the save. It's still in play. Kennedy. Play is there, and bloody Arrizabalaga makes another big save. Oh, he's a child. How is he doing this? Oh, Chelsea are in here again. It's Hazard. Pulls it back. Morata's there, and Morata has doubled his and Chelsea's tally for the day. We shouldn't have gone attacking, it seems, because we've been absolutely sliced open. We're being sliced open by through balls constantly, and I don't know what to do about it. As Hazard plays it across, Morata has all the time in the world to take a touch and just ping it past Dubravka. Yedlin. Key. Perez. Comes to Kennedy, who's going to strike one. And Kepa makes another fantastic save. There's Kovacic. He's got plenty of space. Got breaks to Morata, who's hit the post. It's going to be another defeat. We can't seem to build on that Burnley result. But can we at least get a consolation? Perez. No, we can't. No, we can't, because the game does not allow it. And that is the final whistle. A disappointing defeat. On another day, we could have got a couple of goals out of that, but Arrizabalaga played out of his bloody skin, so he did. And we come away with bugger all. And Morata rightly gets man of the match. So with that, we move down to 15th, still on 11 points. We're still 4 points clear of the relegation zone. And we're still in and around the sort of mid-table spots. Another, like, a win, and God knows where we'd end up in that. Anywhere between, 12th or 11th, that sort of region. But still, wins. We play Everton next, I think. So a chance to beat a team around us. Who is at the top of the table? City, United, Tottenham, and Wolves are your top 4. But that Everton game will have to do until the next episode, where who else will we play in that? We will have Everton away, and then a big game against Huddersfield, who are bottom of the table, but who did win their last game 4-0, I saw. So, but they're bottom of the table. It's a game that we conceivably should win. And then we have West Ham away, and then Tottenham, who are the last of the sort of big 6 that we have left to play. After that, then it's all just kind of teams in and around us. So, that will be interesting. That will be very interesting. Everton might get a result. Huddersfield, we need to get a result against Huddersfield. If we can't beat them, then it doesn't really bode well for us. Where are West Ham in the table? West Ham are 14th, so they're, I think, just above us in the table. So there's 3 games there with teams that are in and around us. But, like I say, that will have to wait until the next episode, because that is it for this one. If you did enjoy it, and you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button, do hit that like button, and do remember to hit the bell icon so you're notified of when we make new videos, such as the Master League. We do Premier League, general football reactions, live reactions, because that's what is cool these days, apparently. With the transfer window wrapping up, we will probably be doing another transfer roundup, and various other things. We just did a review for Goal, the film from 2005. So thank you once again for watching, and we will see you in the next one.